Top five is still on. This weekend, I know, especially for the top place. Let me just talk about the first place. Man City is still battling with Arsenal. Man City will not be playing any game. They will not be playing any Premiership game this weekend. They'll be playing the FA Cup semi-final. They are meeting Southampton on Sunday. And for Chelsea, we'll be playing against Leeds United. I'll talk about that later. Arsenal has an opportunity to go 3 points clear and to keep the pressure on Man City. They are playing against Newcastle. Over the past seasons, Arsenal and Newcastle, last 2 seasons, Arsenal struggled against, no, last season they struggled to beat Newcastle on multiple occasions. But this season, they have been fairly good beating them, especially with the absence of Isak from Newcastle. And Newcastle don't really have, they have not been on good form. In fact, their past games, except that they accumulated enough points, they could have been also struggling for relegation. I don't know what is happening to Eddie Howe, but it seems things are not working well for them. Most of their players, I don't know if it's because of the Champions League and the energies they put in there. Elanga, they are not pulling. Gordon is struggling. Guimaraes just came back from injury, so he's trying to find his form. It's not been easy. Tonali is also in contract extension discussions, which is not really going well. Jolinton, I think, has been injured, so he's not there. Voltemade is struggling to find his scoring boot. The only player doing well for them is Osula. And like I said, Elenga looks tired now. So things are not really good for Newcastle. They are not really in the best form. Last week, I think they led the game and they lost. I don't know what really happened, but it looks like they are really struggling to win games. If you cannot even talk about draws, because they went away last week, last week, they were leading by a goal, and from nowhere, equalizer came and they went down by 2-1. So I don't know how they will be able to survive against Arsenal. Arsenal has to win this game at all costs. I know that they have the Champions League game against Atletico Madrid, which is really going to play on their minds. But you know what? They say a bird in hand is better than complete that sentence. I'm not going to complete that. So, Arsenal, this is the game you have at hand. Just make sure that you win. Yeah, put in all the effort that you can. Psych the players. You know what? Forget about the Champions League. Let's win this game. Let's win this game. We'll deal with the Champions League later on Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah. But for now, if they concentrate, they can beat Newcastle and then go on top of the league comfortably and put the pressure back on Man City. So we'll see what happens tomorrow as Arsenal play. And the good thing is that Arsenal is playing at home. Yeah, I know the form has dipped a little bit, but they have to be careful with Newcastle. Yeah, but I know Arsenal has what it takes to win the game. So I'll root for Arsenal. I'm sorry, no, I'm lying. I'm not rooting for Arsenal. I wish I've seen a picture where Manchester United, Chelsea, all the big teams placing their hand on Arsenal, and they depicted the president of the United States praying for Newcastle, who he was to kind of do something against Arsenal. Oh, why are we doing this to Arsenal? But anyway, we'll see what happens.